Hello, my name is Gunter, and I'm from the Outsider Gallery in Captain's Flat. And we used to be a restaurant at the beginning and a gallery, and it was very low key, but it got bigger as the cooking started. And Christine did the cooking, and I was only interested in the art and making coffee. I used to make the coffee here and talk all the bullshit under the sun, and everybody used to come here and they always left very happy. Sometimes we had people they booked in for breakfast and stayed for lunch and ended up staying for dinner and then ended up in the pub and came back the next day. And that was our business. But it was the decor that brought people in, but it was the cooking that held them. But a lot of my art is, I'm self-taught. I have never studied art, or I've studied etching for 7 months, and that was it. It was just something I liked. People told me to do because of my drawings. Were very much in tune with looking like etchings. And I was very much attuned to Norman Lindsay. I loved his work. And I didn't know anything about it because when I came to Australia in '68, I think Norman Lindsay died in '69. And I never actually met the man, but I was told that my work looked very much like Norman Lindsay, because a lot of my work is based on nudes, but it's not only nudes, it's the bush. And when you go out into the bush and you use your eyes, you'll find your nudes everywhere, on the trees, on the bark, in the shading of the trees and the environment and the background and foreground. There's always something that points to the nude. So I captured that in my life. And I did very well over the years, but I met Chris, I lived of my art and I never studied it, but I was a full-time artist living of his art, and I was never underdog. And I survived, and I tell you, don't try it, because it's a hell of a job to trying just to survive, let alone doing it in art. But I found out what it meant to be Van Gogh, what he went through in order to survive, and I experienced that. And it was a great journey. It was tough. And when I met Christine, my life went upwards. With her wanting to do a restaurant and coffee shop, and it just went upwards day by day, basically. I didn't have to worry about food, and we opened this place in Captain's Flat, and the people came slowly and surely. They came out and it got more and more. And I had a lady who worked for us one day a week, which was Sunday, or overnight time when we had music on. And she was also my nude model, and Christine and her model together. And then we have the loft, and we had Caroline. Her name was Caroline. She was working for us on the weekend, and she was a family. She had a family and then kids and her husband, and there was never any problem. And it was just purely art's sake, and it was a great life. It was a great experience, and I'm happy having done it, because if I hadn't done it, I would have missed out on knowing a lot of people that I've met over the years, yeah, and sold quite a lot of work over the years. And one of my things in the arts is about paintings in hearts. They're not dots. When you look at a lot of my paintings, you will find that they're hearts. They're not dots, and they're individually painted. Yeah, and so there we go. Yeah.